Welcome, dear friends, to Aura Sanctuary. In this tranquil space, let's explore how moments away from technology can truly refresh your spirit. Discover a calm path to reclaim your peace and presence. Feeling too many messages? Want some calm? Let's find joy by switching off and caring about what's truly important. This story will softly show you how to enjoy time without tech. It will help you find peace, be present, and feel happy in a world full of screens. It's a journey to find yourself again, to feel fresh and good. Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to a small peaceful journey about something close to our hearts. It's about finding calm and peace in our busy lives. Think, when did you last truly switch off? Not just from Wi-Fi, but from your phone, laptop, tablet. For many, it feels like a long time ago, right? Our phones are like an extra hand. They are always with us. From waking up and checking messages before our eyes are fully open to the last look before bed. It's always there. And not just phones. TV in the background, laptop open for work, smartwatch buzzing on our wrist. Every device, every app seems to call us. We pick them up without thinking. You know these times? Waiting for tea or a bus or just sitting quietly. What do many of us do first? We take out our phones. We look at things. We fill every small bit of our day with digital stuff. We do it without thinking. It's a strong habit, deep in our daily lives like breathing. These digital habits change our days. They change how we talk. They change how we focus or how we don't focus. Have you been talking to someone and their eyes keep going to their phone? Or maybe you did it. It breaks the talk. It tells the other person that the screen is more important. We share our attention. We often feel like we are doing many things at once. But are we really giving our full attention to any of them? This constant noise, this endless flow of information can be a lot. It can make us tired, even without much physical work. Our minds are always on, always thinking. We see so much data every day, from news on screens to endless social media. Our brains work hard to filter and understand it all. This mental overload isn't always clear at first, but over time, it takes our energy. We feel tired, easily irritated, even a bit numb. It's like having many tabs open in your mind, all wanting your attention. You can't truly focus on one thing. This always on state stops us from truly resting even when we have free time. It's a silent stress, slowly hurting our well-being. We get used to the noise, to always being busy, and forget what true quiet and peace feel like. Still, deep inside, we want that calm, that stillness, that space to just be without anyone bothering us. Now, let's think why this matters. Why should we even step away from all this tech? What's good about switching off? The biggest and quickest reason is to feel less stressed. Think about it. When you're always looking at social media, you might see news that makes you worried. You might compare your life to others. This can make you feel not good enough, jealous, or like you're missing out. Messages pop up needing your attention. You feel like you always have to reply right away. This endless stream makes your mind tired. Your brain never truly rests. When you switch off, even for a short time, that pressure goes away. You feel lighter. Your mind gets a chance to rest, to breathe. It's like turning off a noisy fan in a quiet room, or leaving a busy market for a calm garden. That's how your mind feels when it rests from digital demands. This less stress is not just for a moment. It helps your health in the long run. Too much stress can hurt your body, your immune system, heart, even your digestion and sleep. By making tech-free moments, you are helping your body and mind stay strong. You are building your power to handle life's hard times more easily and calmly. You are giving your mind a needed break. It moves from always being alert to being peaceful and restored. With less digital noise, something great happens. You focus better. Your thoughts become clearer. Have you tried to read a book or work with your phone buzzing or social media open? It's hard to focus, right? Your mind is pulled in different ways. When you take away those distractions, you can truly dive into what you are doing. You can think more clearly. Ideas come more easily. You remember things better, and you connect more deeply with what you are doing. It's like cleaning a dirty window to see the view perfectly, or tuning a radio to find the clearest station. You can give your full attention to one thing, and that feels good. It feels helpful, important, and very satisfying. This better focus isn't just about doing tasks faster. It's about how well you live life. When you truly focus, you notice more, you value more, and you experience life more deeply. Whether it's a good talk with a loved one, a creative project you enjoy, or a simple walk in nature, full attention makes normal things special. This ability to focus deeply is a skill tech often takes away. We get used to quick looks, not deep focus. But we can grow this skill by regularly switching off. This helps us get back our thinking power and curiosity. And it's not just your mind. Switching off helps your body too, especially your sleep. The blue light from screens, especially before bed, tells our brains it's still day. It stops our body from making melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. It messes with our natural sleep cycle. How many times have you been looking at your phone late, lost in something online, only to find it hard to sleep an hour later? Or you wake up tired even after many hours of sleep because your sleep was not good. When you make your bedroom a tech-free zone or stop using screens an hour or two before bed,
your body can get ready for sleep naturally. Your mind has time to relax, to think about the day without new stuff coming in. You fall asleep faster, you sleep more deeply, and that means you wake up truly fresh, full of energy, ready for the day. Better sleep makes your overall body health better. Your body fixes itself during sleep. Muscles relax, cells renew, your immune system gets stronger, making you less sick. Even your mood gets better, as good sleep is key for managing emotions and thinking well. Good, deep sleep is very important. It's the base for all other good things in life. It affects your energy, how much you get done, your mood, and your relationships. By making tech-free time before bed, you're not just sleeping better, you're feeling better, thinking better, and giving your body the important rest it needs to do well. So, taking tech-free moments is not just escaping, it's about healing. It's about making yourself stronger, inside and out. It's about giving yourself the gift of peace, strength, and clear thinking. It's a true act of self-care, a clear choice to care for your most important thing, your well-being, your inner calm, and being present.
Now you might think, how can I start? It feels impossible to just switch off when my whole life feels tied to my devices. And that's a fair thought. Many of us feel that way. The truth is, it doesn't have to be a big, sudden change. Small steps, taken consistently, can lead to powerful transformations. Let's explore some simple, practical ways to bring more tech-free moments into your life, gently and effectively. One of the easiest ways to start is to define tech-free zones in your home. This could be your dining table, where meals are shared without phones. It could be your bedroom, a sanctuary purely for rest, intimacy, and quiet contemplation, free from screens. Imagine waking up and not immediately reaching for your phone, but instead stretching, taking a few deep breaths, or simply looking out the window. Imagine enjoying a family meal, truly listening to the stories and laughter without the glow of a screen distracting anyone. These designated zones create clear boundaries, helping your mind and body associate certain places with peace and presence. Another powerful step is to schedule tech-free times. Just as you scheduled appointments or work tasks, consciously block out time in your day or week specifically for unplugging. Start small, perhaps an hour in the evening or a full afternoon on the weekend. During this time, put your phone in another room, turn off notifications, and resist the urge to check emails or browse social media. What can you do instead? This is where the magic happens. Reconnect with hobbies you love. Read a physical book, not an e-reader. Listen to music without looking at the screen. Go for a walk in nature, observing the trees, the sky, the sounds around you. Engage in creative activities like drawing, painting, writing in a journal, or playing a musical instrument.
spend quality time with loved ones engaging in conversation, playing board games, or simply sharing a quiet moment. The key is to replace the digital activity with something that truly nourishes your soul and engages your senses in the real world. Consider mindful movement. This doesn't mean you need to join a gym or become a yoga master overnight. It could be as simple as taking a mindful walk, paying attention to the feeling of your feet on the ground, the swing of your arms, the rhythm of your breath, or gentle stretching, focusing on how your body feels. These practices help you ground you in the present moment, away from the digital world's distractions. They help you inhabit your body fully rather than constantly living in your head or through a screen. A crucial part of this journey is understanding the difference between being connected and being present. We often confuse the two. We might feel connected to hundreds of people online, yet feel a deep sense of loneliness in our real lives. Being present, however, means fully engaging with what is happening right now, in this physical space, with the people physically around you. It's about tasting your food, not just eating it. It's about hearing your child's laughter, not just knowing they laughed. It's about feeling the warmth of the sun, not just seeing a picture of it. Tech-free moments allow us to cultivate this presence, bringing richness and depth back into our daily experiences. Think about the impact on your relationships. When you put down your phone and give someone your full, undivided attention, what does that communicate? It tells them they are valued, important, and truly heard. It deepens your connection, fosters trust, and strengthens bonds.
Imagine how different a conversation feels when both people are truly present, making eye contact, responding thoughtfully, rather than glancing at their screens every few minutes. These authentic connections are the bedrock of a fulfilling life, and they flourish in the absence of digital interference. We also need to reconsider our relationship with technology itself. Technology isn't inherently bad. It's a powerful tool that can enrich our lives in many ways. The issue arises when we allow it to control us rather than us controlling it. It's about conscious usage. Before picking up your phone, pause and ask yourself, why am I picking this up? What is my intention? Is it to connect with a specific person, to find specific information, or is it simply a habitual, mindless reflex? By bringing awareness to our tech usage, we can slowly shift from reactive engagement to intentional interaction. This might mean turning off non-essential notifications, limiting social media apps to specific times, or even deleting apps that no longer serve a positive purpose in your life. Remember, you are in control. It's your precious time, your precious attention, and your precious peace. Let's reflect on the benefits we discussed. Less stress, better focus, improved sleep, and now deeper connections and a richer sense of presence. These aren't small benefits. They are fundamental to a joyful, healthy, and meaningful life. They are what allow us to truly thrive
in a world that often pulls us in too many directions. Imagine the feeling of waking up after a truly restful night, energized and ready to face the day. Imagine the clarity of thought that comes from an uncluttered mind, allowing you to be creative, solve problems, and make decisions with ease. Imagine the warmth of genuine connection with friends and family built on shared moments and undivided attention. These are the gifts that tech-free moments offer. The journey to reclaim your life from constant digital demands is not a race. It's a gentle unfolding, a process of rediscovery. Be patient with yourself.
There will be days when you slip back into old habits, and that's perfectly normal. The key is to acknowledge it without judgment and gently guide yourself back to your intention. Each small step, each conscious choice to unplug is a victory. It's a step towards greater peace, presence, and well-being. So, my dear friends, I invite you to take a deep breath. Feel the air enter and leave your body. Let go of any tension you might be holding. You are here, now, in this moment. And this moment is all you truly have. Embrace the quiet. Embrace the stillness. Embrace the opportunity to truly live without the constant pull of the digital world. Start today. Choose one small tech-free moment. Perhaps for the next 5 minutes, just sit quietly and observe your surroundings. Or put your phone away during your next meal. Or enjoy a cup of tea without any screens nearby. Notice how it feels. Notice the subtle shift in your mind, your body, your spirit. This is your life, unfolding in real time, waiting to be fully experienced. Reclaim it, one beautiful tech-free moment at a time. May you find peace, presence, and profound joy in the quiet spaces you create for yourself. The journey inward, away from the noise, is the most rewarding journey of all. It is a path to a more balanced, joyful, and authentic you. Thank you for sharing this peaceful journey with me. Go forth and embrace your tech-free moments. Now, let's delve a little deeper into how these small, consistent changes can ripple outwards, transforming not just your personal well-being, but also your perception of the world around you. When you regularly create these quiet, tech-free pockets in your day, you begin to notice things you might have previously overlooked. The intricate pattern of a leaf outside your window, the distant sound of birdsong, the subtle scent of rain in the air. Your senses, dulled by constant digital stimulation, start to awaken. The world becomes a richer, more vibrant place, full of textures, sounds, and sights that were always there but obscured by the digital fog. This heightened awareness extends to your inner world as well. Without the constant input of information, your mind has space to process, to reflect, to simply be. You might find yourself more in tune with your emotions, understanding what truly brings you joy or what causes you stress. This self-awareness is a cornerstone of emotional intelligence, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater wisdom and compassion. You might discover dormant creativity, finding yourself drawn to old hobbies or new interests. The quiet space fosters innovation as your brain is no longer constantly reacting to external stimuli, but rather has the freedom to explore and connect ideas in novel ways. It's like clearing out a cluttered room. Once the mess is gone, you can truly see the potential of this space. This process of rediscovery can be incredibly empowering. It reminds you that your worth is not tied to your online presence or the number of notifications you receive. Your worth comes from your inherent being, your unique spirit, and your capacity to engage with the world in a meaningful way. Moreover, tech-free moments can cultivate a profound sense of gratitude. When you pause to truly appreciate a simple cup of tea, a conversation with a friend, or the beauty of a sunset, you shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. This shift in perspective can dramatically enhance your overall happiness and contentment. It teaches you to find joy in the ordinary, to cherish the everyday blessings that often go unnoticed in our rush to consume and achieve. Think about the feeling of being truly present with a child or a pet. Their world is often lived entirely in the now. They don't worry about past regrets or future anxieties. They are fully immersed in the moment, whether it's playing with a toy or chasing a butterfly. By embracing tech-free moments, you can tap into this childlike wonder, rediscovering the simple, unadulterated joy of being alive. This isn't to say that technology is evil or that we should abandon it completely. Far from it. Technology, when used mindfully and with intention, can be a wonderful tool for connection, learning, and creativity. The goal is not to eliminate technology, but to establish a healthier, more balanced relationship with it. It's about being the master of your tools rather than allowing your tools to master you. Consider setting boundaries, not just for yourself, but for your technology. For example, have a specific charging spot for all devices outside your bedroom. This creates a physical separation, a symbolic act of leaving the digital world behind when you enter your sanctuary of rest. Or designate certain hours of the day where work emails are off limits, allowing you to fully engage with your personal life. These deliberate choices empower you to control your digital environment rather than being constantly at its mercy. Another helpful practice is to cultivate a digital sunset and a digital sunrise. Just as the sun sets and rises, create a time in the evening when all non-essential tech use ceases, and a time in the morning before you engage with screens. This allows for a gentle winding down and a peaceful start to your day, free from immediate digital demands. Imagine ending your day with a good book or a heartfelt conversation rather than endless scrolling. Imagine starting your morning with meditation, stretching, or a quiet cup of coffee, rather than immediately diving into emails and social media. These rituals can profoundly impact your mood,
energy levels, and overall sense of well-being. It's also important to be kind to yourself on this journey. Breaking ingrained habits takes time and effort.
There will be days when you instinctively reach for your phone or find yourself caught in a rabbit hole of online content. When this happens, simply notice it without judgment. Acknowledge the habit and then gently redirect your attention to your intention. Every conscious choice to unplug, no matter how small, reinforces your commitment to a more balanced life. Celebrate these small victories. Did you go for a walk without your phone? Wonderful! Did you have a meal with loved ones without any screens? Fantastic! Each moment you choose presence over digital distraction is a step towards reclaiming your inner peace and enriching your life. Remember, this journey is deeply personal. What works for one person might not work for another. Experiment with different strategies. Find what resonates with you, what brings you the most peace and joy. Perhaps it's a daily tech-free walk or a weekly digital detox afternoon. Perhaps it's simply turning off notifications on certain apps. The key is to find sustainable practices that integrate naturally into your life and support your well-being. The ultimate reward of embracing tech-free moments is a profound sense of freedom. Freedom from the constant pressure to be available, to respond immediately, to keep up with the endless stream of information. Freedom to be truly yourself, unburdened by external expectations and digital comparisons. Freedom to experience life fully in all its messy, beautiful, real-time glory. This freedom allows you to build a life that is truly authentic, deeply connected, and filled with genuine joy. So, my dear friends, as we conclude this gentle exploration, I encourage you to carry these insights into your daily life. Let them be a guiding light as you navigate the digital landscape. Remember the power you hold to choose presence over distraction, calm over chaos, and connection over mere connectivity. The journey inward, away from the noise, is the most rewarding journey of all. It is a path to a more balanced, joyful, and authentic you. May you find peace, presence, and profound joy in the quiet spaces you create for yourself. Go forth and embrace your tech-free moments, and in doing so, reclaim the beautiful, rich tapestry of your own life. Thank you for sharing this peaceful journey with me. May this story inspire moments of calm in your day. If you found peace with us, please like this video, share it with someone who needs a quiet moment, and subscribe to Aura Sanctuary for more serenity. Your support helps this sanctuary grow.